This is Lego Diabolos. Its full combo is Lego Diabolos, Generate. Starting off with the layer, we have Lego Diabolos, which as you can see is heavily inspired by Master Diabolos. It's mostly because Erase, Abyss, Death, and Venom, they all suck. Master's the only good one. So we have here some red, gold, and a bit of yellow, and this four-bladed shape. If you look from the sides, you can see that one half of the blades are much taller than the other, allowing for a lot of upper attack. Down here, we have a bracket. You can see there's a 2x4, and then you fill the rest of it in. And then the main gimmick of the bay is that you can change these outer blades and shift them to the spin direction and attack/defense combination that you want. For example, this would be left spin, shift it back to right spin, and of course the more you shift it out, the more attack they'll have, and maybe also in battle it can sometimes even slide outwards to give more attack. But of course the downside is that since it's only a one stud connection, it's relatively loose, meaning that harder launches can easily make them break off and such. But with a little bit of tape here that can slide with the movement, it should make it pretty bearable to deal with. So that's the Lego Diabolos layer. Of course you see this very obvious hole, but we'll get to that after the driver. And then we have the combined weight, frame, and driver, Generate. As you know, Generate changes the attack motion of the bay at different spin speeds. For example, when it spins faster, then it will be more attack, and when it slows down, it'll be more stamina. So if you watch my video on Lego Apocalypse, which has the working reboot driver, Generate is basically the opposite of reboot. I go into more detail of it there, but here's a quick rundown in case you haven't seen it. So here we have the housing with this bar attached to this, and then this attached to some slopes. So then we put it in, and then we also put in the housing for the weight. And then, as you can see, the slopes point towards the center, the opposite from the reboot driver. And then you finish it up with some of the teeth. Still the same, 4 from the disc to the layer. Just to showcase the driver one more time, it goes out, push it in, go back in, and then it comes out. So putting these together, boom. So going back to the very obvious hole on Lego Diabolos layer, we basically have 2 cores that you can put in. So the standard one, you just fit in through here, and it's pretty regular, a gold circle, and yeah, it's just a standard center. But here, if we put this one in, we'll put it in so that the studs face down, and as you can see, it'll connect with the driver. You can hear that click, and that means that you can no longer change the mode, so it fixes it in place. Obviously, while that has some strategical benefits, we want to use the Generate driver for, of course, the fun of changing modes, so I'll go with the regular core instead. Finally, we'll add some rubber bands to tighten the lock on Generate, but not as much as Reboot. And boom, it's time to go to the weighing station. In total, Lego Diabolos weighs 45.59 grams. Now let's tape it up and take it to battle. Alright, now let's give this Generate driver a test spin. 3, 2, 1, let it. 'And there we have this long deck. Alright, now let's do a few test battles. 3, 2, 1, let it. Ooh, you almost went out. Three, two, one, let it. Now I'm going to change the layer base to less spin. 3, 2, 1, light it. 3, 2, 1, light it. Ooh. 3, 2, 1, light it. Ooh. Oh my goodness, such big hits. So that was Lego Diabolos with the working generate driver, and yeah, seems pretty cool. Pretty much the opposite of Lego Apocalypse, and yeah, both of these bays are super duper cool, and they seem pretty good. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and Legobeyz, oh my goodness, I said and so many times, out.